po Bali, timugweza po Bali, abwelela po Bali, timugweza po Bali. Mwebe ashimia kali lampi, walibuta kale kuno kwenu. Bali mtu wa bantu, kembo tetia izeni kwenyu. Mwaleti sonte po wa bomba, andwe isa tukulange. Improve the economy, free quality education, good infrastructure, good health care, food security, rules of law, national unity, peace security, Jobumuli utio, Mpeshimia kalilambi, Walibuta kale kuno, Zambia chenjela, Abobai saba pompe, Nakabili, Lilia bali awamia inchalo, Abobai saba pompe, Nakabili, Ibukisha vyobana wile inchalo, Abobai saba pompe, Lilia bali asanika kasuba, Abobai sana kalilambi, Soli bane na muchelwa, Bali kala lungisha, Kubana, Besukulu, Kubana, talungisha, Bonafama, tale chula, Bali kale, alungisha, improve the economy, Bali kale, alungisha, Bali ena abuya tashi, kale alifinugisha, abwelela po Bali, timugweza po Bali, abwelela po Bali, timugweza po Bali. 2026, ni Bali tulepela kwenu, Kembo teti, ayaze ni Bali, Bali na fuchi ni kwenyu, Pompeshimia, akali lapi, ifwe na fuchi ni Bali, ichibi, kale twaisala, twalikwata kale Bali, ala Bali ni kwenyu, Bali edi laiba, mwebe, oponenta binengali kosa, kwe bantu kale twachonga, kwenyu, ala chinjela we Zambia.
So, good evening. I have to start because as we all know, we want to watch football. So I will start and I want to give time for people to call in. So first things first, this is my first live in Zambia, and it's quite emotional, trust me. It's quite emotional for me. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to God that I'm back here in my country. I want to also thank you people. A lot of you gave me support. A lot of you gave me, the encouragement. I will not pretend. It was not easy being out there. It wasn't easy. Especially that, especially when I got sick, it was quite emotional. It was quite emotional when I got sick. I felt so bad, and then yeah, and it was bad. And then I was alone. I must also say this, which is also very emotional. I was alone, and some of you came in to help me to get my wife and Kia in Malaysia to join me. I didn't want to touch this point, but I am touching it because I want to say thank you to all of you that did, tremendous things to make it possible for my wife and Kia to come to Malaysia. It is a need you to help. I cannot give the details. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. The material support that you gave me, I'm telling you, you people, it's not a joke. It's really not a joke. I'm very grateful. Then, of course, came to the issue of me coming back. Now, on this issue, I am addressing this matter because people have continuously spoken about my return. People have continuously spoken about my return. Others are calling Why have you not arrested him? Selective justice. Because he's supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. Oh no, please. Yeah, this is a challenge now. To flow as me. I don't want to mix up this and that. I just want to flow. So please allow me to just flow. Honestly, I just want to be very honest about this because this is very emotional for me. And I would have been saying terrible things. I would have been responding in a manner that some of you, you would have been cursing the day that you were born. I'm telling you, some of you, the way you have been talking, I would have been saying things that you would have regretted had mentioned my names. But thanks to people who are around me, some of the people, especially my lawyers, who have been calming me down. They have been calming me down not to respond emotionally. They have also, I made also good friends in Malaysia who have also been, giving me counsel. And that is how I've managed to contain myself these few days. Otherwise, I've been wanting to respond to you. But the first thing is that, you see, these people, you are hypocrites. People like Vamumbi Piri, you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. People like at Brebuna Changala, you are hypocrites. And many of you who have been calling for Chirufatayari to be arrested, who have been saying all sorts of things, you are hypocrites. You are, I wish I could use stronger terms. And why do I say you are hypocrites? You are hypocrites because you people, you were on my side. You were people that were rooting for me, rooting for me, speaking out that I'm innocent. You were the people that were fighting for me. When things were happening, when I was being arrested and when I was going to court, you were on my side. And through, you people, you were on my side, including this Kachea girl. This Kachea girl, at one point, she even went to an extent of, asking resources on social media for me. They were busy standing on my side saying, Tayali is innocent, Tayali is innocent, Tayali is innocent. And a lot of you today who are calling for Chirufatayari to be arrested, a lot of you actually contributed money to help in whichever way to help me. You people, you are hypocrites. How come? You were saying, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. You were shouting, he's innocent, he's innocent, he's innocent. Because I was on your side. Because I was supporting Edgar Lungu. Because I was on your same side. I was together with you on the same side. And it didn't matter whatever I did, you were shouting, he's innocent. Just like you have been calling Vakabwalala, criminals, hardcore criminals, you have been calling them to be martyrs. You have been calling them to be freedom fighters. Vakabwalala bali mujele. Vakabwalala bali mujele. You have been calling them to say, these are freedom fighters. These are political prisoners. How can Malanji, for example, be a political prisoner, Kabwalala? How can Malanji be a political prisoner? Kawalala Malanji have a political prisoner. But because he's on your side, Malanji is clean. I can go through and mention some of these people one by one, but it will be unfair because, you know, you don't kick a man when he's on the ground. Those are the Mujere, they have not been talking about me, so let me not draw their names, but you know them. You know them. I've just given you Malanji because Malcolm Malanji is the biggest Pompwe. He's one of the biggest Pompwe. I've given you an example. Then how can you compare me with Kawalala JJ? That guy is a criminal. That guy is confused. He's confused. That guy is sick. JJ is a criminal. JJ is a criminal. And I say he's a criminal because I've seen how he has been coming out. JJ faked his abduction. JJ faked his abduction. He faked his abduction, and I apologize to the people of Zambia. I apologize to the people of Zambia for standing with him. But I am not turning around because JJ is saying bad things about me. No, it's not about that. I am saying JJ is a criminal who faked his abduction because I have seen what a pathological liar he is, how sick he is, that he can come up with anything and start telling a story as if it is true. So if JJ has been lying in so many things that he has been saying, how honestly can one reasonable person think that his abduction was real? It just follows logic. A guy who can lie in the manner that JJ is lying, how can I come here and continue believing that his abduction was real? And whatever he said about whoever, whatever, it is true. No. That guy is a pathological liar. He's a pathological liar. He is sick. And so you cannot be putting me together with those Vakabwala. You cannot. You can't put me among those. You can't. But now, so you were supporting me all along. Now Piribuka. Why have you changed? Why have you changed today? Why are you fighting? Why are you calling for my arrest? Why? Vabrebuna changala ati katishinga niwa governance nga niwa civil activist. I am a titles to ipela. I have loku ishiva. Imwe ba changala. Uwowu civil activist wenu. Why are you calling for me to be arrested? Why? It is simply because I am on President Hakainde Hichilema's side. That is why you are calling. You are not happy that I am on Hakainde Hichilema's side. You are not happy that I am supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. That is the issue. It is not about justice. You are not looking for justice. You are trying to fight President Hakainde Hichilema through me. You are trying to make the government of Hakainde Hichilema look bad using my case. My sureties, my everything came from your side. Came from your side. My sureties came from your side. Everything, I had all the support from your side. And you believed I was innocent. Lelo, Mwapiribuka, because I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. If I was not supporting Hakainde Hichilema, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. You wouldn't be saying what you're saying. And you know, my presence outside, my exile, was a good manifesto for you to keep pointing at Hakainde Hichilema, to say Hakainde Hichilema is bad. Have you seen Hakainde Chilufatayari is outside, Emmanuel Mwamba is outside, JJ Banda Kawalala is outside. But if you look at all those who are outside, They have got specific cases. We all had our specific cases. Let's be honest. We had our specific cases. Uyuche Jacob Walala, Nika Walala for real. Nika Walala for real. He faked his abduction. He faked it. And the stories that he has been saying, they are all lies. And I don't know how you have been dragging Hakainde Hichilema into this. You are even saying, people were not going out in exile. And yet, a lot of people still were out there. A lot of people were out there. Politicians suffered more at the hands of the PF. Your PF persecuted more people than whatever you are talking about, Kuliba UPND. I suffered in your government. I suffered in your government when you people were ruling. But you have turned around now. You have been saying Hakainde Hichilema is bad. Hakainde Hichilema is bad. And when I was out there, you were using it. Hakainde Hichilema is bad. That's why you are there. That's why you are there. Hey, Hakainde Hichilema is bad. Now that I'm here, nachiminyonga, nachimikaripa. Because now, the Hakainde Hichilema that you are saying, you want to move this on, Hakainde Hichilema is bad. That's why you are out there. I am back. I am back and free. I'm in my country. I'm breathing the fresh air of this country. I'm eating. My life is rebuilding. I'm rebuilding my life in my country with Hakainde Hichilema as the president. You people, you are telling me, don't support Hakainde Hichilema. We will fight. We will fight for you. Hakainde Hichilema will go, then you will come back. That's what you were saying. So if I was a criminal, if I was not innocent, why were you saying you will bring me back? If I was innocent, if I belong to prison, why were you saying Hakainde Hichilema ngafumapo ukabwera? Why were you coming in my inbox? Why were you sending me my messages? Imwa mumbipiri. Vamumbipiri. We have been talking when I've been out there. Vamumbipiri, we have been talking. And you were telling me, Fika pita, Hakainde Hichilema leya, Hakainde Hichilema leya. Ukawela. Nomba na wela. Mwapika. Iyo, mwikateni. Chinch chalenga. Because I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. This is about your hatred against Hakainde Hichilema. This is whereby you are being proved that you are wrong after all about this Hakainde Hichilema. And of course, even me, I have said it before. I was poisoned to believe that Hakainde Hichilema is bad. But if you have ever took peshelungu kwenda, na tuendamu, Hakainde Hichilema na tumuishiva. If you're objective, even these people who are watching me, there are a lot of you who thought Hakainde Hichilema is a ruthless man. There were so many things that were said about this Hakainde Hichilema, which objective people today can really testify to say, uyu muntu walemu peshafi. And I'm one of those people who can surely say, Hakainde Hichilema walemu peshafi. And I'm living the testimony. Even my coming back is a testimony of Hakainde Hichilema not being the bad man that they said, not being the uncouth man that they spoke about, the brutal man that they spoke about. They were talking as if Hakainde Hichilema aladi abantu. And now I'm back and I'm safe. It is not justice you seek. No, it's not about justice. It's not about justice. It's about the hatred for this Hakainde Hichilema. And you hate it that I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. And you want now to turn it around, to say, no, because that's why his cases are gone. The question is, even Hakainde Hichilema, I'm happy that I'm here, I'm grateful. But the question is, what has Hakainde Hichilema got to do with my cases? What has Hakainde Hichilema got to do with my cases? Let's look at these cases. Let's look at these cases one by one. All of you who are talking, I'm asking you a question. What has Hakainde Hichilema got to do with my cases? Lembeni, you're right. The moment I open phone lines, I want you to call and tell me what Hakainde Hichilema had to do with my cases. Tell me. And I want you to go further to say, this is what Hakainde Hichilema, this is what Hakainde Hichilema had to do with your cases. And because you are supporting him, this is what Hakainde Hichilema has done. Therefore, Munjeve, what Hakainde Hichilema has done for me to come back. How Hakainde Hichilema has favored me. Therefore, Mulandi. First of all, let's talk about what Hakainde Hichilema has to do with my cases. What are my cases? My cases, number one, is the case of mutiny. And the case of mutiny, it was not brought to me by the state. It was not brought by the state. It was brought by a few individuals who were working in the army. They are the ones that went and reported. It is not the state. They went and reported Woodlands police station. Individual soldiers identified Namashina Yabona Alikwata. Two of them, they went and reported. It is not the army commander. And when they reported, they didn't report to say, we are reporting on behalf of the army. No. They reported as to say, if we are army officers and we are not happy with what he said, in their capacity, in their individual capacities, the witnesses that came to court, they didn't come to court as representing the army. I was not facing the army. I was facing individual officers that came. You can bring up whatever issues to say, whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, they were two individuals, two army officers. The same way that you report. You do that, these kind of things. You do these things. You go and report. That's the way they reported. Hakainde Hichilema was not involved. At least he was not even mentioned anywhere. It was these two army officers. Clearly identified individuals. Then another case. Which case was that? Another case was the case of us members as stupid idiots, useful idiots. Who was the complainant of that case? Who was the complainant? The complainant was Chitambala, the incoming mayor of Lusaka. Chitambala, he was the complainant. He's the one that went and reported that case. Chitambala, Mwewa Chitambala, he's the one that reported, aka Simon Mwewalin. He's the one that went and reported. Is Hakainde Hichilema involved? No. It's Mwewa there. You can go and ask him. You can ask him. He was the complainant. And even before I left, we had spoken with Simon Mwewa. Even before I left, Simon Mwewa was withdrawing that case. Before I even left, Simon Mwewa was coming to court withdrawing that case. he was about to withdraw it. Before I left, Simon Mwewa, watch 3 report. The other case is the case here, His Royal Highness, Chief Mukun. That is the other case. And that case again, you saw me going to His Royal Highness. You saw me, I drove all the way to Livingston to go and ask for forgiveness. And it was done on camera where His Royal Highness came out and said, I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you. He forgave me publicly. The only thing that was remaining now was the matter to be withdrawn from court. So, where is Hakainde Hichilema? Where is Hakainde Hichilema? Or where is the state? Where is the state? The state only comes in because anyone who reports a case, the office of the DPP, NPA, is the one that prosecutes. That's the only function they play. But they are not the complainants. NPA is not the complainant. It's not the complainant. National Prosecution Authority, they are not the complainants. They only prosecute. But they are not the ones that brought these cases. They are not the one that started my cases. They were started by these people. So when I was out there, whilst you people, you were busy, happy that I'm out there, and then you can talk negative about Hakainde Hichilema. I was busy engaging. I was busy engaging. Engaging who? Not Hakainde Hichilema. I was engaging the complainants. I was engaging the complainants. Not Hakainde Hichilema. Not anybody from the state. I engaged the complainants. And I resolved these matters with the complainants. And it took long. The complainants, all of them, in all the cases, all of them, we resolved these matters. Like I told you, we resolved the matter of Yawa Chief Mukuni before I even left. We resolved the matter of Iyakwa Chitambala before I left. The only case that was remaining, mutiny, because I couldn't locate those soldiers. But we managed, through the lawyers and other people, we managed to resolve the matters. And why do people go to court? People go to court because one is feeling aggrieved. He's feeling aggrieved. That's why people go to court. I'm aggrieved by what he said. So I want you, the court, to render justice. That is why people go to court. But we resolved, and if the people that are in conflict, they have resolved their matters, what can the court do? Will the court insist to say, awe, nawe nanguna mufwana, awe? No. I'm not a criminal. In criminal matters, era kwati mwaliva and whatever, epalafikosa. Not ama matters yako bati, mukulanda, why you dragged somebody in your discussion. Those are not matters. Those are not serious criminal matters. They are actually supposed to be civil matters, really. They are supposed to be civil matters. But anyway, when you resolve the two of you, what can the court do? Munjebe, what can the court do? If you have resolved, Mwevene, you have resolved, what can the court do? And where is Hakainde Hichilema? I know this. Where is Hakainde Hichilema? Where is Hakainde Hichilema coming in? Where is UPND coming in? Because even Imwewa was not UPND by that time. His Royal Highness is not UPND. Those army officers, they're not UPND. So why do you drag in abantu bakaele mumirandu shandi? You drag them in because of your hatred against them. Not because you're looking for justice. So, I resolved my matters with the aggrieved. And when the aggrieved were resolved, my lawyers were engaging with them. And at the end of the day, they approached relevant authorities to have the cases dismissed or resolved, whatever. So that is the issue. My lawyers continued. While Simon, you were busy saying, hey, Hakainde, I didn't follow you. Because that was politics. I followed the proper channel. And the proper channel was the people that started those cases. Those are the people that I followed. And we resolved those matters. And we end up with relevant authorities resolving it at the end of the day. And declaring me free. Rendering me free. No, but bench warrant. What is the problem? What precedes a bench warrant? What precedes the bench warrant is the substantive case. Bench warrant is not a crime. Bench warrant is not a crime. I didn't takwava mulando at bench warrant. Takwava. There is no case called bench warrant. No, there is a substantive case and then a bench warrant is issued. But once the substantive case is resolved, the bench warrant falls off. So when I have sorted out my cases with my complainants, your bench warrant has a bench warrant. Okay, na bench warrant. Because I'm in Mulandu, now Fumamo, now Kana Chow with the Trefi. They even started pleading for me. Those people. They were even pleading for me. And I'm grateful to you people. For your mercy, for your understanding, for your compassion. I am grateful. They were now pleading for me. Aba officers in Chile for Kulumbra. Eba fiko session okufikosha. Omene mule bati. Eba lenchitira mafeva. Eba fiko session okufikosha. Aba officers. Balabe ni mule bati. Eba nani. Hey, this one. Eba fiko session okufikosha. Because now they were scared that you people are going to talk. But even in Milandu, they had resolved this. We had resolved. They had come out of it. The owners of the case, the people that started the cases, they had come out of, they had washed their hands. They said, no, we don't want you to be suffering out there. We want you to come back. We want you to come back. But some of these officers, of course, very fikosha no kufikosha. This office. But those people that you think they favored me, they actually the ones who actually delayed this. I would have come back a long time. But because of Yanama officers, that office, ever fikosha. Ever fikosha. Other Niva Milan, they were like, we are done. We want you to come back. And of course, because whatever I did it in public. I did it in public. Whatever I said about the army officers, I said it in public. Whatever I said about the Bembas, I said it in public. Whatever I said about His Royal Highness, I said it in public. To show that I am remorseful of whatever I said, I came up with a public apology. I did it publicly. Yes, I had resolved issues with the complainants in the background. I had resolved that. But you see, when you sin in public, you also have to come in public. You cannot just be kumbaliuku, because you have resolved it. No, I came out also in public. with the advice of my lawyers, to say, you did this even, so you need to come up even in the public. And I did it. And up to today, I still hold that position to say, I am sorry to whoever was aggrieved, to His Royal Highness, to the Bemba people, to the army officers that would have felt that who were aggrieved by what I said. I still stand by that. I still stand remorseful. And I'm saying I'm sorry. I regret whatever I said. And so my matters, Kwamana, they are done. They are done. They are done. Get it in your heads. You are not the complainant. You are not the complainant. Vabrebuna Changara, you are not the complainant. Whoever is talking, you are not the complainant. The complainancy, they forgave me and they were busy asking me to come back. Hakainde Hichilema doesn't come in the picture. Of course, when I did an apology, I had to refer to President Hakainde Hichilema because he's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So I had to refer to him. But really, Hakainde Hichilema, at no point did Hakainde Hichilema say, you have done this, whatever. At no point. At no point. At no point did Hakainde Hichilema interact with my cases. At no point. But I still appreciate Hakainde Hichilema and his government. Why do I appreciate him? I appreciate Hakainde Hichilema because when these matters, even after recognizing with them, resolving with the complainants, we needed those in authorities, like NPA to come in. And they didn't bring in mama politics, no. They handled the matter on its merit. They handled the matter on its merit according to what was before them. And what was before them is that there was reconciliation between the complainants and myself. That was what is before them. And they had to check here and there, whatever. They handled it highly professional. Highly professional. Of course, at some point I was getting frustrated because of the so many issues that they were bringing in. But I appreciate they were doing their job. So there was no favoritism that came in because I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. No. How many people are supporting Hakainde Hichilema who are in jail today? But Davis Chama, where is Davis Chama today? But Davis Chama, judgment was being passed when he was actually speaking against PF. When Davis Chama was more closer to UPND than to PF. But where is Davis Chama? Uyuka walala uyuna nikano yatinani ilikurukwi. Kelvin Sampa. He was in jail. He was in jail. They didn't spare him. I don't think this is how UPND operates. I don't know of one person who was criminally dented and has been absorbed. Like Firawa Mundipi, you are that Ngawasamba Muri River Jordan, UPND River Jordan. Tell me somebody who Kabwalala, somebody who has really committed an offense over UPND, Vachtan can absorb from whatever criminality. But you have been dragging Hakainde Hichilema in this. You have been dragging the government into this. It is not about justice. It is because I'm not on your side. Now, Chimikalipa, you want me to be on your side. If I were on your side, like when I was on your side, you were supporting me. You were saying I'm innocent. But now that I'm not on your side, I've turned out into a criminal. And Mwamona Fomwaba, you were saying, go awela Hakainde Hichilema kesa kwikata. Even if I had come back, if I were arrested today, you would have been saying, Mwamona, Hakainde Hichilema telela, Hakainde Hichilema ali bipo mutime, efe mwale fuaya. Now, if I were to be arrested today, I'm taken inside. You very people, you will turn around and start saying, you see Hakainde Hichilema, twalemweva tayari, twalemweva tayari, twalemweva tayari, you see, tayari, you see tayari. You will be using that against Hakainde Hichilema. Kuli imwe Hakainde Hichilema tapare chengalungika. There is nothing that Hakainde Hichilema will do to you that will be right. For you, everything is wrong. For you, everything is wrong. Icharwale kontolola, ifintwale wamia, but mwalivi kilishapo fi hawa Hakainde Hichilema nafirwa, Hakainde Hichilema firo kuya. And yet, mune muna kumona kwa ichalo chile wamna. Uyu muntu, alelungike chalo. He's putting the country straight. Inkongole mwashire, inkongole mwale iba. Inkongole mwale iba, mwakongole ndalama, so that mwibe. Hakainde Hichilema is resolving that. But no, you can't appreciate. You always want something negative. Mwale batiyo, leka tuka wine, ukawela. Lelo mwapiribuka, akakele kachea. Mwabana busy. Tayari must come back. Tayari must come back. Mwamba nama petition. You are petitioning UNHCR imwe. You are petitioning UNHCR because I was not on your side. You started petitioning UNHCR. UNHCR must deport you. UNHCR must deport you. So that ingana wela wakensenjika. Telonga banjikata. Elo mwambo kabati. Mwambo na Hakainde Hichilema. Mwambo na Hakainde Hichilema. But you are political amateurs. Your hatred is not taking you anywhere. This is why even in this election you are going to lose. Your hatred is not taking you anywhere. And you can't rule a country because of your hatred. Hakainde Hichilema will not lose this election because of your hatred. Even when you are saying, Alleluia, Alleluia, it is just because your perception of reality is blurred by your own hatred for this man. Otherwise, there are a lot of people who are appreciating this Hakainde Hichilema. Yes, you are saying, but tayari, he has been let go, and yet he is insulting va Esther Lungu. Imwa mumbipiri. Bring out one video, opona tukilewa wa maewa Esther Lungu. Bring out one video, opona tukilewa Esther Lungu. Bring out one video, opona tukilewa Esther Lungu. I never insult va Esther Lungu. I just condemn her for keeping Ichitumbi Chawa Lumevavo for all this long, for political expediency. That is not an insult. Speaking out against ukusunge Chitumbi Chawa Lungu kufika na lelo over a year na musungirire Chitumbi Chawa Lungu to use it for politics. Teku batukawa nankane Esther Lungu. No, that is not insulting her. That is not insulting her. And I still stand on that point. It is wrong that Valungu is still freezing when Valungu should have been buried. Mwalewa tiyo, Hakainde Hichilema, is the one who has stopped Valungu to be buried. But today, why haven't you buried Valungu? Why haven't you buried him? Why haven't you buried him? You are using Ichitumbi. Awe, taturashika, ngatuawina. That's when we bring Ichitumbi. Ero tamwaka wine. Tamwaka wine. You will not win. You will not win. It's impossible to win. And I'll be breaking down the realities of your circumstances, of how useless you are politically. I'll be breaking down because you are looking at a few people that are crowding around Mundubire, and you think he stands a chance of winning. Mundubire doesn't stand any chance of winning. Don't even waste your time. Mundubire doesn't stand any chance of winning. He is far. He is very far. ndamyeva lyonse imwe mundu bino wamuletere muchienga chama politics ichabu president ninevo. If I had not brought Mundubile on this forum, Mundubile nganapo politically, because na kumporo kosonga taide wina my elections yo. Kumporo kosonga taide wina my elections. Mundubile must be grateful to me as I'm grateful to him, because I'm also grateful to Mundubile for certain things that he did. I'm grateful to him. So Mundubile must be grateful to me as I'm grateful to him. He must be grateful because na alimo pusu Mundubile ngatapali ofo alimo politics lero. Ngatapali kumporo kosonga taile wina. Na ngwiriri ama elections ya reisa. Mukamona ma votes akakwata kumporo koso Mundubile. Takakwata ma votes. So mule ntasha pakuleta Mundubile on the floor. Mule ntasha. But not to come and start now saying, hey, Tayari, you have changed. You have gone to Hakainde Ichilema. I've not gone to Hakainde Ichilema, not because of my cases. What made me to start supporting Hakainde Ichilema is the things that he has done. What made me to criticize you is the way that your evilness of using ichitumbi cha muntu to campaign ichitumbi cha muntu. Na lero pano tulelanda, you are using ichitumbi cha balungu. Na mukano kushika mwalika tilile chitumbi for your political advancement. Muli bantu ba musango shani. Imwa ba mumbipiri. These are things that you should be talking about. Muli ba imwa ba mumbipiri apo muli. I don't want to talk about your husband. He's a very good man. I don't want to talk about your husband. But surely, imwenga mwaikala ba mumbipiri. Bushefisu mefi ba chita ba Esther. Bushefisu mefi ba chita abena ntwani kane uyuine malukula. Na ba mundule na waba konkamu. Na muishiwa mweba kana chalo tatula chika muntu yesu. Ba mundule very weak. Very weak. No direction properly, wino. Even can take a job. So I am against you today. It is not because I wanted to come back. No. It was very clear. The way you handled politics and the way you are handling politics up to today, it's what made me say, I want to teva tunturu. Teva tunturu. Tayari walalukila ba Edgar Lungu. Iulandira kwa Walungu. The only person who speaks for Walungu ni Nebo. Among all the people that interacted with Walungu, I'm the one that speaks for Walungu. Because I speak for Walungu so that he can rest in peace. I speak for Walungu in his death. Well, Simabonseva Kandire imwe. You are like scavengers. You are like scavengers eating, the remains of Edgar Lungu, so that you can gain political nutrients, because on your own you can't survive. A true soldier for Edgar Lungu is Chirufa Tayari, because I speak for him so that he can rest in peace. That man is not resting in peace. Even the wife that he married has turned against him. Baraba Esther has turned against Walungu. Because if she did not turn against Walungu ngatwalishika kale. But up to today, you are using Walungu. Muma campaign yenu. So if you want, I wanted to tell you, I hope you are clear. Don't drag Hakainde Ichilema in this. Don't drag the state in this. Don't drag UPND in this, because UPND had nothing. They didn't do anything. By UPND, they didn't do anything to help me resolve these matters. The people that you should be grateful, the people that I'm grateful, is His Royal Highness Chief Mukuni. And I didn't start this when I was out there. I started this when I was here. The people that I should be grateful is Simon Mwewa. Simon Mwewa. I spoke to him. We resolved our matter and he understood. Thank you very much, Simon Mwewa. I hope you will win. I no kuinoka win. I no kuinoka win. Simon Mwewa, ukawina bumea. Ukawina. Ngani wana niwenga kubita. Who is going to beat you? So I'm grateful to Simon Mwewa. I'm grateful to those army officers. I'm not going to mention their names. I'm grateful for understanding. These are the people that I'm grateful. And if at all you want my cases, these are the people that you should talk to. Go and talk to whatever His Royal Highness. Go and engage His Royal Highness. Those are the people that you should blame to say, why did you forgive Tayari? If at all you want to blame anyone, don't drag HH in this. Or anybody else, don't drag them in. So there was nothing illegal that was done. At which law was used? I'm a Zambian Bamumbipiri. Do I need a law to allow me to come back into the country? Which law was used? Which law was I'm Mwaba lawyer number? Mwaba lawyer Bamumbipiri. Munateka nyamayo ngamwa pepe nsunko shamikola. Ngamula pepe nsunko nshishive. Nshishive ngamula pepe nsunko. Pantu limonga mulelanda. Moneka kwa tina mpepe nsunko na shimikola. Nshishive. Nshishive. Nga chako wati ni pali wobu wafya, pali wefyo mpepa. Mwateka nyamukulanda. Mwateka nyamukulanda. Ero imona alimie wakati awo ishfofya kumili ukula mikata ikata. Nomba mule njikata. What am I supposed to do? Ero no kuichindika ninji chindika. Babrebna changala. Vamdara na papata. Mwireka ndufyanye. Pantili mbevo mulefu andufyanye. Ero mairo muka yeku polisa tiyote yara ndirefi. Eri mbiga finga chitika. But otherwise jemina disho mulefu waya. Takuli. But ninchenjera nsha tene mukulanda. Pakawati mairo muka yentola mukano awe. I'm simply responding to what you said. Nshalande fimbi kuchirapo. Pantu mairo muka kupolisi. Mubepelefie. Ine ndefo kusapota Hakainde Hichilema now. I want to campaign for Hakainde Hichilema so that Hakainde Hichilema can return back into power and continue on the positive trajectory that is put in this country. I think I've explained enough. So mwi wakonkerera na bonse mwe balema tayari favoritism takudi na favoritism na bonse abena ntwanika na bena muamba not chijeje nchika bwala but abena muamba na bambya batuntulu. This is a secret ngana ukwata omulandu ku court ero kuli complainant, follow the complainant, resolve with the complainant. Once you resolve with the complainant, even NPA would find it difficult to continue with the case. They'll find it difficult because the main witness ni complainant. So once mwaumfana na complainant, ni shumulandu wa wongo soka. So once mwaleva but have you seen Tayari? Have you seen uyo mwamba pantu mwamboni ngamona ko vyatu upalile kofi. Not awambe bashara. The secret is who talk and be remorseful. You cannot say, hey, but we are left but busy with social media, posting falsehood, posting the propaganda for ulokulondoloka, maligning people, lying against the government, and you think you can come back? You think you kuti bakwerela? So you must show it. You must show it. Me, I showed it. And I didn't show it in 2 days. It is something that I've worked on for a long time. For a long time, I had to show remorse. And really, I mean, whoever, they had nothing to do. They had nothing against me. You have nothing against me. Just that, actually, no man de support Hakainde Hichilema. I don't know who Akawina. I'm opening 4 lines. I'm opening phone lines now. You can call in. You know the number. You can call in and say what you have to say.
Lili abali awami chalo.
Abo waisa bapompwe. Nakabili.
Mukishe vyoba una wile chalo.
Abo waisa bapompwe. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Matari mlishani.
Bueno femkwa.
Batari mwabwere ni Muzambia.
Ngatotera.
Nini shwata munda vile batayari.
Tetimira wema imwe. I hope tachimika lipe. I hope tachimika lipe ati nimbwera. Mwalefu afende chura kunse.
Uko ngalipata chinkalipe batayari.
Chawa mamayo. Landeni mayo.
Batayari mubeke afu napakula ndoko mulirani. Bantu batayari mulewekera mu exao.
Kwisa tetimbwekere na imwe mayo. Mayo.
Batayari mulewekera mu exao.
Echo nalabwekerera chishi.
Ndabiraya. Iliko unga mwachichitana record. Bantu saiplenga batayari mulewekera mu exao.
Ichalalenga chishi.
Number 1 lekeni nyewe batayari. There is this selected justice, Muzambia. But you are facing criminal offenses in the courts in the courts of law, Muzambia.
Which cases? Landeni, which cases? Landeni mwila kulenda fe ichisungu chabulo kushwa criminal. Which cases are those? Landeni.
Those are criminal cases.
Which one? Which one? Which is in court? Which one? Which one?
But okay, batale toma butukira Mzambia.
Mayo mwitupwesere nchitamwali kwa taka voice akasuma. Umfweni. Una imwe notifya kwa tu. Mule rande fya mulo kulondoroka. Nindondorola pa fishi mlefu wa vingi. Mule tuweshisha kunuma. Hello?
Good evening, Chilufatali. This is Mija. I'm calling from Ndeke Township here in the... Welcome back to Zambia.
Thank you.
I've always been longing and praying for you to come back. And thank you once again that you are back. Man is to err. We all make mistakes. The way you have handled your cases is the way others should handle it. It's a pity that most of those who have run away like JJ Banda, they are still bitter. You know, that is what is making them very difficult to take the route that you have taken for you to come back. As for Mama Mumbipiri, see, give you respect. You know, she shouldn't be talking too much about you. I hope and pray that she is listening. Now, if you look at Atari, the same people who want you arrested are the same people who are actually holding on to the body of late President Edgar Lungu. I am humbly appealing and requesting you, let's push these people to release the body so that Edgar Lungu can come and be buried here in Zambia. Let's start campaigning over that. And again, welcome back to Zambia. Feel free. This is your country. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Tade, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mukuka from Jinsan.
Yes, Mukuka. Landeni mkwa.
Ana tutira sana ushimwana kitabu mfuga wataki. Bacheto ningewa wakati mwexao. Hawa repa ngecho ngora kuzeni jiji wa imano mwamba chapa wakati.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
When and what that?
I'm quiet.
I'm fine.
Lepu tukashana bambikira internet wino sana. Na chifulwa but na vesa vika internet na totera. Hello? Hello? Chirisha number phone yale putuka. My internet is good. I've got very good internet, which was just fixed a few minutes before I started. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Precious.
Yes, what are you?
Yes.
Yes, I want to contribute on where you was talking about Vamumbipiri. You know, but in life, you just learn to forgive and forget. Whatever Vamumbipiri said, yes, I'm not using. She was not supposed to say like that because all of us, we wanted you to come back. And that's the truth. Whatever you used to tell by UPN,
Hello, Batad.
I'm quiet.
Mwabwede.
I'm quiet.
Mkwai. Kwena nisha ikatiko mirandu mwachiralanda. Mirandu shonse na mulondolole kumgwere. Bati chikankara chakwe bati. Nisha boy kulanda pali mundu. Bantu very soon na bayuki endinabe shibati mukapili mukaimu. Mukaya kuli mundu bile. Abantu fe
So umfweni. You know, you have got the right to say whatever you want, but don't put things on me. You can't tell me mukapili mukaimwe. Don't tell me that. Speak for yourself.
Okay, nakinja.
Ala?
Okay, nakinja. Inepo ndeko kulanda chakwe bati. Imwe mbali mulwele mesomenya. Ile mwale baba eche ali wala mesomenya. Imwe nombaka imulela befinto kumwalela ndakunuma. Apa pantu na bamifeva. Imwe nombaka kuba kuli ba eche.
So,
but wait for 13 August.
So
Zambians are ready to change the government.
Okay. First of all, second point, Zambians will never. Hakainde Ichilema is not losing. But if you're Mulanda, definitely Landakari. If you Shilandeni
losing, if you're Mesomenia, Mulalaba Kabidi,
Mushemethomenia for people Akulaba. Anyway, Lekani Mieven, Dumeandi. Lekani Mieven, Dumeandi. Record this and remember this even as you go to sleep. Remember me telling you that Hakainde Ichilema is winning this election, convincing you could tell sana Hakainde Ichilema uyunanikane mundu bile mwaiche sana mwaicho kutali sana ukutali fie ndeko election. Record this and keep it in your mind and heart. Hakainde Ichilema will never lose this election. Mule angara imweni Hakainde Ichilema ulewekela kweza nkwisa bamundule bawina my elections 30. Hello? Mulaivepa, I'm telling you. Mulaivepa. Mulaimianga mumatu. Mundibile te wina my elections 30. Wait for my subsequent presentation. Nakula mipera mafati misura menso because tamule mona wino tamule mona namukolwa katushinga munamukolwa kunsala so mune mona double vision mune fipanga mundu bile arewina mundu bile no mwine mundu bile na ishoka tete wino umwine Mundubire naishiva ukwati tawini echo ale randolo kulandati I'm ready to concede because naishiva kwati alerusa timule ive pasano kutarifie you tamule fimona but tonight I'm not discussing. I don't want to discuss those matters. I will come back and explain to you how Mundubile has lost this election. Hello?
Yes, good evening, Mr. Ted.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Kafa Jonas. I'm calling from Florida, Copper Belt.
Yes.
Yes, boss. Mwawele.
I'm quiet.
I'm quiet, boss one. Mulife wino batad.
Ndife wino mwana.
Natotra sana batad. Nde umfakulia abo balera ndabaleja nokulia ati echa lero sapate 18 August. Tushinga weka na kuzambia nga weka kwisi. Ale no ufondini bule ufika echo ngarusa my election.
Imwe kwangalo ku.
Ale yana chibuwa bwe balera ndakecha lero sa my
mulangana na power problem mulangana na power nkesa milondorera anyway lero ndefo afensa ba ile pali vifine ifi but next presentation therefore kumieba I want to show you that power te yakwangala ko yo you don't just get power te yakutola allo yes
ababe n'abantu ababula lesabere balisaba ya pali mwa yajinga vile mwa chiralanye songa mwalise bamikata ngabalenda kumama na ichecho futi apa balenda kwisha bamugati abashanya abantu
ngalabo mfobwimo
bakambwi balenda ndamba techechi bamushimwelese bamupike kwisi ababere batonse aranzi abo twingala ndamba bishimwelese babafu kwisa abantu aba
insara ireba chitobi kaidi bare ifya free bare shakwiba
ulolera ndati echechi aripo na pake chinoga sare umbika nokumbika ifo njini totra Mr. Tayari mbombe bwino tulewi nero nesima votsisi ngi
sana vana vya imwe muri vana sana ukutarifie mwanishwa election ya para kwati you are not even close you can't even you are not even making 10%. You are not even making 10% ndemie 10% so tamuikwet. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, hello. Good evening, Mr. Ted.
Good evening.
Yes, thanks. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You are back, and I want to...
You are very faint. I don't know what's wrong there. I don't know if you are speaking on loud.
That's what I got through. Just bear with me with my voice. Yes, I want to re-echo the way that the other man has spoken, the one who called area. To error is to human, then forgiveness is to God. So the step that you took just to apologize to those people who you wronged to, that's a great step, and that's a recommended one. Then coming back to the politics issue, I think you are the one that brought Mundubile on the floor, like to be known to most of us. But best is that you should just apologize. We have movies. Because what he speaks or what he talks is he's just doing the remix of what the church is doing. And for him to grab power from HH is not an easy thing because there's nothing to offer to this country. Thank you. That's my conclusion.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So anyway, I think I will come back. I want to open your eyes. I want you to see the weaknesses of Mundubile because ni mwana bengi na mwambo kukorwa kwati fyush mulimu fyush mwambo kula korwa mwambo kula monati yo Mundubile tete wina my elections tete apa penefi apa 13 August lelo moneni lelo Hakainde ichilema he has done ama rallies about 4 rallies ba Mundubile mbwene kofya imo bachitire imwe kwangala. Hello?
Yalo batayari mwabwere.
Mkwai na totera mai na mwa mulishani.
Tulife bwino. Una
Mkwai.
lukasama.
Oh.
Mkwai.
Mkwai mai.
Mkwai. Bamfenso ni bamfenso ni batonse bambale mnokate mwaka wede apa mwabwere. Nombo bwaka inache mpapusha ndu babrani bale kopesha fiance wifwali nambo kopesha baechechi.
Fiance no kushana. No kushana na bamba.
Kapala kwa president na bambo kufuata. Hapa na bambo kushana. Kwa nomba bale kupoke charo. But ina bakwata ila hatred hivi wamama mumbipire abalinze bale funda ukwelelana. Nomba bya sisi bana bale mumaseozi bale fwa nomba wonse mwe mwingire mumaseozi bamfwe chibe pantu mwabwere bale mata mwakabwere
nachi bakalipa bale fwa na inenjika leko 1M fira baikire nomba balela boko bati bamumbipiri mwamona ubupusano pali ine na bamumbipiri ile bamumbipiri babekete ine na le balandirako na le balandirako kati abo bamumbipiri bakaere bamumbipiri teba ipe uyo muntu and even today I still stands. But ichalengera ko ati bamumbipiri bengire mujere kanwa kavo abene bayishire ituntumba bambo kulanda ine monadi muri abumotoka echo babekatire nomba besa balafu achifukirire muri ine yao nakana bamumbipiri nakana
nambato rupa funga tapapata then chino echaro chikuno mzambe mcharo mnyene can do whatever you want to do
na totela mwandi nkashandi
ele sami pali mwabweleni
mkwai na totela nkashandi ala
mkwai
kai bitterness mwako atapati Hakainde chimopfa mukalete kulina awe nakana mubepelefe inesha kwata bitterness ine nkonke fintomo fili me I follow things as they are. Yes, Hakainde chiremanga na rufia nya speak teko bati kupiribuka nishina filu bana if things are wrong they are wrong you need to speak it to point them out. Hello,
but daddy, why did you cut my phone?
I'm cutting you again as if you're my girlfriend. Who the hell are you? I'm cutting you again. What ndalala no? Why did you cut me? Why did you cut me? Ulimkashwandi kabiyoko. Why did you cut me? Why did you cut me? Allah iwe. Unaishana ukoshana na ka voice. Kabiyoko. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm Santos calling from Botswana.
Okay.
Yeah, and also...
you have reminded me of Botswana.
It's clearly shown that she's bitter.
Yes.
Mr. President, when you went to Malaysia, were you convicted? Were you in prison or what?
No.
You were not.
Yes.
But why is he saying? Is he saying to say which law did the president use for you to come back? You were not in prison.
No.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Hello,
good evening.
Good evening. Finally.
Good.
Finally. Oh, I'm so happy.
Thank you.
So happy. Yes. just keep telling us.
Thank you. Now I'll be more frequent here. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's good. And welcome back home.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello?
Batari shani.
Bwino femkwai.
Bwino, okay. Jagose here.
Yes, Jagose.
Niko na question more. Just one question, Mr. Tari. Over issue yaba mukuni.
So kaili jankani na kuti munakamba ati bamukoniye bezogasinga abantu. So you are telling us
unama, first of all, leka nikuuze. What you have said is not true. I never said Bamukuni is the one who was gassing people. I never said that. But nonetheless, I cannot go back on those issues. We have discussed with His Royal Highness, we are okay. If you are not satisfied, if you are not happy, if only vako, osa vibolesa na pano, kabiye uko, kanira chimuntu, Allah, enda uko, kupusa. We have resolved. You want to come uko, vipeleke uko, osa tikuvibolesa kuri ine. If we are okay, Allah, hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Watayali?
Yes.
Mwachoma bwanji?
Nachoma, ukati mwachoma bwanji.
Nachoma bwino ise. Mkamvira so mwana wa makumbe ndiye makumbe wa mene. Chawama kuti mabwela ako. Welcome back to your land, Mother Zambia.
Zikomo, voters card ilipo, mulinayo?
Mama, imwe nilinayo, ndipo ninachita transfer kutoka kulusaka, kutoka kuna kumeni nilinacho kako mulusaka, nilikuno kuchongwe.
So mulinayo voters card?
Nilinayo ni mukondo kaili. Mwati ningaisiye bululu.
Maningi. Muende mukaponye, mukamvotere Hakainde Hichilema so that vamumbipili chikavanyonge.
Chikavanyongerete zapitirira.
Vazamba kufa na mabipi venangu hapa. Vazalira pa 13 August.
Bazalira. Ise bana batayari. Ise bana tiliza hapo kapena ni 6 times. 7 times ichaba UND. Tenge chape silver plate. Bamukukulu.
Ni masolera.
Batayari. Osa bafakira nzero aba nibodira kudala.
Nezofuna kuti nibauze
chana. Tiye baechechi. Bana bakudya maskulu. Vintu awamya. Bakwere bati Joseph bakipula.
Vanama.
Ero ngati ndize bakusauza ni wamene zotivutira. Awe mwandi. Singa pange nize kubabweza. Chawama bululu mwandi chawama. Nzakabwela kuona nkoni.
Zikomo. Ukabwelese nkuku. Osabwela chabe na manja. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, President John.
Hey, I'm quiet. Mshani na imwe.
We know we are to see you back in Zambia. I think I'm audible enough, right?
Yes, speak, my brother.
Banda from Osaka West. You see, one thing.
Yeah, your phone ijubika. Hello? Wewaleti Hakainde takakwerere chikunyonge. Yes, thank you very much, madam. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Tayali, that you are back in Zambia. We are so happy.
Thank you.
Number one, chamene nifuna cheku kamba, sinifuna kuchita contribute pari viri vonse, but nifuna cheku kamba, once must.
Yeah, wow. Hello?
Kateni, ka welcome. ka welcome tifuna ka 20 kwacha, ka 10 kwacha, ka 50 kwacha, ka 100 kwacha, timushiteni welcome.
Aye.
Even my student, sunga tuma 50 ngwe, 50 ngwe. To our president.
Ero pano kai
to make 100,000.
Sure, 100 pini kanga pangeko sense zone.
Va supporters va HH. Tifuna kushita welcome imwe va president vatu. Vatayari. Because ndife vantu vokondwera that you are back in Zambia. You are a citizen. You are a Zambian citizen. Forget Vava Mumbipiri. But thank you very much because Mwalauza, in fact. So once I'm sure I'm there. Imamuri outside Zambia, Imamuri within Zambia, wherever you are, let us contribute something to our Mr. Tayali to show him that we are happy and we are welcome him. Chiribwanje bose munimvera. Siba tayari bamene bakamba hivyo. But I'm one of you supporter wa HH na tayari. Thank you very much, Mr. Tayari.
Mami,
good evening.
Mami, voters card ilipo. Osa chedwa.
Hello, I'm listening.
Nati voters card ilipo.
Ilipo imumanja na manje.
Osa chedwa.
Bose pamozi na imwe.
Osa chedwa seni pa 13 kuseni seni maningi. Kuenda kuponya so that our
even in 2021 ninalipa number 2.
This time maningi na kubwela na grupu kamulaini so kuponya mavoti wakaona baba mkukuru waona monga ni kusoberai bafuna baziona monga Zambia ni ziko yao wangenamo badia bachokamo wangenamo bati ai
Ero ngati ndine leve wa opposition ningamvere chena ulesi na kuvireka chape kuona chape vantu wamela mankala kuli wa HH wawina kudala niwo pita wa HH
niwo pita mami.
Thank you very much Mr. President Tayari.
Zikomo mami zikomo. Hello
Mr. Tayari mwaise.
Mkwai natubwela.
Awe nfwe drivers turi kukongwa pato wamfwa kwino kumfwa kuti muri kuzambia.
Natotera.
Mkwai you have showed us kuti spirit yamene muri nayo awe tipempera kuti ipiteko na kuli venango vari mungave na JJ. Zambia ikankara mukankara titankara kona vari 100 monga imi. Awe Zambia ikankare bwino.
Zikomo.
Batayari mwawere ni mkwai.
Mkwai.
Awe, it is good because me have been following you. Mukamba, you know, it has taken you a long time for you to reach at this. People, those that don't follow you might see it.
Yeah, network ya Mkongo ya Jubika. Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, natotera sana batari. Nachikwata network problem. So tunazanda sapa bati. Ababa leto ndonganya kwa bati o president cheche areru sama election oro bakesa babadi out of the country.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Tayari. I would like to contribute on your program. Are you live?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tari, Chungulo.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
I'm quiet. Mr. Tari, abo mulebe babera alotte filotto. Filotto so nga bala lero balotta kuturwa cheche chinapona. Bera alotte filotto esho. Era alotte filotto esho. No istabadi.
No.
Mufyashwa.
Not in. Not yet.
Bakaladira kinga lolu mbolo imbirekiza bati okaladira ferions. Bakaladira ferions abo batonsia.
Yeah.
Bakaladira so mwira baposa kona ma mubwera na chwa ma.
Thank you.
Akwika.
We waleti tayari we takawebwere tawakabwere chikunyonge ndi Muzambia. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Matero sugar, leta sugar na iwe. Sonchine kwa moru Matero sugar. Sonchine kwa moru, mona moru na ya fimba. Iwaka matero sugar, sonchine kwa moru ya ndina ya fimba mkwenda. Yeah. I think I need to buy another phone so that nchite separate because hapa ama direct call, WhatsApp calls are being overridden by the direct calls. Hello? Hello? I need to separate because now I'm here. So I need to separate the WhatsApp calls and the direct calls because WhatsApp calls are being overridden. Hello? 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 You see? WhatsApp calls, they are being overridden by direct calls. So if you can, just call direct, call on WhatsApp because WhatsApp calls are being overridden. I need to get another phone. That's why it's telling contribute to mangwe. Each time before so that in quite my phone here. Hello? I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
You are welcome back home, sir. You are a very intelligent person.
Thank you.
Because you have dealt with your issues with the people that are directly involved. Now you are a free molecule. You
see?
Go anywhere.
You see?
Feel very free. Welcome back home once more.
Them, they are thinking of Hakainde Ichilema. What? Me, I dealt with the people who went to report directly. Those are the people I dealt with. That's it. Mano. Anyway, I think let's move on because football is about to start. So let me close the program here. I think let me close the program here. But basically, that I think you have gotten the issue. My cases has got nothing to do with President Hakainde Hichilema. My cases has got nothing to do with government. I dealt with the people who were aggrieved. And these are the people that I resolved with. And once I did that, everybody else was odious. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Good night. Let's watch the game now.